Sri Sarbananda Sonowal.
I, Sarbananda Sonowal, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a Minister for the Union, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Sarbananda Sonowal, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a Minister for the Union, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such Minister.
Sarbananda Sonowal being sworn in as a member of the cabinet. What is interesting is that he's also been a former Chief Minister of Assam. So he'd in fact become the Chief Minister of Assam in a coalition when the BJP had won the state of Assam for the very first time. And so far what we've witnessed is that we have had 5 members who've been former chief ministers who've been sworn in as part of Narendra Modi's cabinet. You've had Shivraj Singh Chauhan, you've had Manohar Lal Khattar, you have H.D. Kumaraswamy, and you also have Sarbananda Sonowal and Jitan Ram Manjhi, who headed the Bihar government between the years 2015 and 2016. These are individuals who've been former chief ministers who've now been sworn in as members of the cabinet.
कि मैं विधि द्वारा स्थापित भारत के संविधान के प्रति सच्ची श्रद्धा और निष्ठा रखूंगा। मैं भारत की प्रभुता और अखंडता अक्षुण्ण रखूंगा। मैं संघ के मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का श्रद्धापूर्वक और शुद्ध अंतःकरण से निर्वहन करूंगा तथा मैं भय या पक्षपात, अनुराग या देश के बिना सभी प्रकार के लोगों के प्रति संविधान और विधि के अनुसार न्याय करूंगा। मैं डॉक्टर वीरेंद्र कुमार ईश्वर की शपथ लेता हूं कि जो विषय संघ के मंत्री के रूप में मेरे विचार के लिए लाया जाएगा अथवा मुझे ज्ञात होगा, उसे किसी व्यक्ति या व्यक्तियों को तब के सिवाय जबकि ऐसे मंत्री के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों के सम्यक निर्वहन के लिए ऐसा करना अपेक्षित हो, मैं प्रत्यक्ष अथवा अप्रत्यक्ष रूप से संसूचित या प्रकट नहीं करूंगा।
All right, so that is Virendra Kumar Khatik, who's also been a sitting Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment. He's been a Member of Parliament in the 17th Lok Sabha, and he also continues to remain a member of the Narendra Modi cabinet. So a lot of people continuing with their cabinet seats. This is what we are looking at. There is a lot of continuity, and there's also some element of change that Narendra Modi is bringing in, and that is being largely done to accommodate members of his alliance.
I, Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a Minister for the Union, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a minister for the Union, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such minister.
So that is Kinjarapu Ram Mohan Naidu. He's a three-time Member of Parliament from Srikakulam. And he's going to be one of the youngest ministers in the Union Cabinet. And this is going to be very interesting because he's had a thumping victory of over 3.27 lakhs in the recently held general elections.
I, Prahlad Venkatesh Joshi, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the Union, and I will do right to all manner of the people in accordance with the Constitution and the law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. I, Prahlad Venkatesh Joshi, do swear in the name of God that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or any matter which shall be brought under my consideration or shall become known to me as a Minister for Union, except may be required for the due discharge of my duties as such Minister.
So that is Prahlad Joshi there, a key member of the BJP party from the state of Karnataka. Has been a Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, a very crucial cabinet post there. And he's also been a Minister of Coal and Mines as well from the years 2019 till 2024. And to tell us more as to what the Narendra Modi 3.0 cabinet, of course, is increasingly looking like, we're being joined by Mr. Makarand Puranjape, who's an author and a columnist. He's, of course, joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Puranjape, we're looking at the people who are being sworn in as members of Narendra Modi's cabinet. And what is very interesting and something that stands out, which has stood out so far, is that 5 former chief ministers have now been inducted into Modi's cabinet. Is there a messaging that Narendra Modi is trying to put forth?
I think the message is continuity in the midst of change. As we've seen, the mandate was not as thumping in the favor of the ruling party as was expected. But I think what the Prime Minister and his team are trying to convey, not just to the nation, but to the international community at large, is a sense of stability, inclusion, and course, keeping to the course of India's development and international standing.
Right. That's very interesting, the manner in which you've put it, the fact that he's trying to include as many of his alliance partners as possible. There are parties like that of Jitan Ram Manjhi who've just won 1 seat, and Jitan Ram Manjhi finds himself in the cabinet. Is this something that Narendra Modi is now trying to do to make his cabinet look as inclusive as possible, because he's got to keep his flock together?
Absolutely, he has to. I believe that as many as 12 or 13 ministers in this cabinet of about 70 plus are from the coalition partners and allies. You might remember, Mr. Saleh, that throughout the campaign, there was no talk of NDA at all. But now that the verdict has come, it's going to be NDA all the way.
That's absolutely true. That's essentially the verdict, what it is, because this is a verdict for the National Democratic Alliance and not necessarily for the personality and the cult of Narendra Modi, because this is what the people of India have spoken with the result that's been put forward, because the Bharatiya Janata Party has fallen well short of the majority mark and it is forming the government with the help of its allies. And, talking a bit about the members who are being sworn in as members of the cabinet, so far what we are looking at is that, even the smaller parties like H.D. Kumaraswamy's JDS, which in the past has been in alliance with the Congress party in the state of Karnataka, they also are being brought in to be a part of, Modi 3.0. So does this now mean that Narendra Modi will have to run this government by following what is described in Indian politics as coalition dharma?